pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you and welcome everybody. We'll just dive right in here. First, I don't know if Barry's going to be joining us or not. We'll check on here and there, but if not, he's on his way back. Otherwise, we'll just be 5 of us. We can handle that. First, I'd entertain a motion to approve the agenda as posted and sent to the news media 24 hours prior to the meeting.
I move we approve.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Davies, second by Mr. Holmstrom. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next is the mayor's leadership statement. The City of Hampton endeavors at all times to promote and model the principles of professionalism, trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. In conducting this evening's meeting, we expect that all participants will act in a respectful manner consistent with these principles. Thank you. Next item is the council workshop report from Monday the 8th. I won't read that for you, but it is available online if anybody would like to review that. Next item up we have is public comment. So again, if we'll limit these to 3 to 5 minutes, so if anybody has public comment tonight, please step up. Not hearing or seeing any, we will move on. Next, we have public hearings. We don't have any of those. Old business, nothing of that. Move on to news business. First, we have the consider awarding the December 2025 Image of Pride to Dave and Pat Sackville. Ms. Griefy.
I would like to nominate Dave and Pat Sackville for the Image of Pride Award for December 25. Their longstanding commitment to their home and their community make them an excellent choice for this recognition. I want to say a little bit more about them. Dave and Pat have lived in their current home for approximately 23 years, and during this time, their residence has always stood out as looking neat and tidy and orderly. And I wanted to make sure I got a picture of the sidewalks and the driveway. Now that is shovel perfection. Let's talk neat and orderly there. Most importantly, though, what I want to bring out about Dave and Pat is their dedication and their leadership to the community. I think that is so important. And just a little history, Pat was born in Hampton, and Dave moved to Hampton about age 9, correct? Okay. Although they grew up across the street from each other, they didn't pay much attention to each other until Dave returned home from college and noticed what a pretty young thing Pat had blossomed into during her senior year. And this marked the beginning of their lifelong relationship. Dave founded Sackville Insurance approximately 50 years ago here in Hampton, and after his retirement, their son Scott took over the business, continuing the family legacy here in Hampton. Dave and Pat have been active members of the Chamber of Commerce for 50 years. Pat has served as the Chamber Director for 12 years and also as Hampton's mayor from 2001 to 2003. Dave is a veteran and remains active in the Veterans Affairs Organization. Pat serves on the Hampton Community Housing Board, is active in her church, and enjoys her time with the Red Hat Ladies Society. Within the downtown business district, Pat is known as the most loyal customer by many of the business owners. Her Facebook page is filled with posts about community happenings, reflecting her and Dave's ongoing engagement and support for local initiatives.
All right, thank you, that's very nice.
And I'll second the motion.
Yep, we got a motion to award the December 2025 Image of Pride to Pattons and Dave at 21 Chardin Drive. We got a motion by Ms. Griefy, second by Mr. Davies. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Congratulations. Gotta have a picture.
Front and center.
This thing that's on YouTube.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor. How are you?
Over here.
Sure.
And here's some chamber bucks to spend at my shop.
Even better. There you go.
Want to help a little bit?
No, you can hold it.
I'm so not used to this, so many people around. I'm super nervous right now. She used to be so upset if I don't get a good picture too.
Oh, yeah?
I will too.
That's
All
fine.
right.
Okay, we got a good one.
Thank you.
Whoops,
Congratulations.
excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
It is warm in here.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. That's a good way to start off our meeting. All right. Moving down, we got the, first we got the mayoral 2026-2027 appointment of Mayor Pro Tem. And I've spoken with Mr. Davies here, who has been the Pro Tem for some time, does a great job, and he's agreed to continue in that role through the 2026-2027 term. So thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Davies. Next, we got a whole list of appointments here. We're going to do them like in three little groups. The first one we have is the City Council appointments 2026-2027. This would include City Treasurer Ron Dunt and City Attorney Megan Rosenberg. So I'd entertain a motion to approve the aforementioned appointments.
So moved.
Second it.
Motion by Mr. Palmer, second by Ms. Griefy. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Has Barry joined us or not? Okay, all right. We'll move on without him. The next ones are the City Council 2026 appointments. This is for the official newspaper for 2026 of the Hampton Chronicle and the North Iowa Landfill Board Representative of 2026, Russell Morgan. So with that one, I would entertain a motion to approve the appointments.
I move we approve those two.
I'll second.
A motion by Mr. Davies. Who got the second?
Kristen.
Mr. Holmstrom? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Here's the big list right here. City Council appointments to boards and commissions. We have Patrick Seatsma, reappointed to a 5-year term, Board of Adjustments, expiring 12/31/2030. Dom Warnicki, appointment to a 5-year term of the Planning and Zoning, expiring 12/31/2030. Brian Stevens, appointed to a 3-year term on the Hampton Historic Preservation Committee, expiring December 31st, 2028. Michelle Schaefer, reappointment to the 3-year term of the Hampton Historic Preservation Commission. That's also expiring 12/31/28. Mel Brown, reappointment to 5-year term on the Hampton Tree Board, expiring 12/31/2030. And Lori Polis, reappointment to a 5-year term on the Hampton Tree Board, expiring 12/31/2030. I would entertain a motion for those appointments.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Griffey, second by Ms. Rhodey. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next up, we have the acknowledge the Teamsters Local 238 Public Works revocation of certification, which moves all public employees, employees policy to the provisions of the City of Hampton Employer Handbook. I want to say that twice. So, Mr. Dunt.
Yeah, so I mentioned this at the workshop Monday. The Public Works Union has been dissolved, and so we've got official notice of that, and so the council is required to acknowledge that and move all Public Works employees' policy and benefits provisions to the City of Hampton Employee Handbook, and that's effective December 11th, 2025. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any questions? Any further discussion? If not, I'd entertain a motion to acknowledge the Teamsters Local 238 Public Works revocation of certification and move all Public Works employees' policy and benefits provisions to the City of Hampton Employee Handbook, effective December 11th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Palmer, second by Mr. Griffey, is that correct? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have the approval of claims as submitted by staff in the amount of $242,873.66. I'd entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Palmer,
I'll second.
second by Ms. Rhodey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Bills are paid. Thank you. Next, we have the consideration of approval of ordinances. First, we have ordinance 408, and this is amending the section 6908 of the Hampton Municipal Codes, adding subsections for additional no parking zones. Mr. Dunt.
Thank you, Mayor. This ordinance 408 is for 3rd Street Southwest on the east side from Central Avenue West to 1st Avenue Southwest. This is the east side of the street between Hardee's and Quick Star. Would be no parking. Thank you. Third and final reading.
All right. I would entertain a motion to approve the third and final reading of ordinance 408.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
We got a motion by Mr. Holmstrom. I'm going to give second by Ms. Griffey, because she tried to get in there twice. Any further discussion on this one? If not, this would be a roll call vote. Mr. Holmstrom?
Aye.
Ms. Rhodey?
Aye.
Mr. Davies?
Aye.
Ms. Griffey?
Aye.
Mr. Palmer?
Aye.
And we'll note that Mr. Lamos is absent, so the ordinance is approved. Thank you. Next, we have ordinance 409. This is also another ordinance amending section 6908 of the Hampton Municipal Code, adding no parking spaces. Mr. Dunt.
Thank you, Mayor. This is the first reading of ordinance 409, an ordinance amending section 69.08 of the Hampton Municipal Code by adding subsection thereto designating additional no parking zone. Section 69.08 of the code is herewith amended by adding a new subsection thereto as follows. 3rd Avenue Southeast on the south side from 4th Street Southeast westerly to the alley between 4th Street Southeast and 3rd Street Southeast. Thank you.
All right. So this is the first reading. We can't do the first reading. If anybody feels that we want to bypass the first and second and go right to the third, we can do that. We would entertain a motion to do that as well. So anybody thinking that we need to do all 3 readings, or do we want to, anybody want to bypass anything?
I move the first reading.
Okay, so we got a motion to approve first reading of ordinance 409. Mr. Palmer.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Davies. Any further discussion on this one? Not, this will be a roll call vote as well. Ms. Greepy,
Aye.
Mr. Palmer,
Aye.
Ms. Rhodey,
Aye.
Mr. Holmstrom,
Aye.
Mr. Davies.
Aye.
And again, Mr. Lamos is absent, so the ordinance, first reading of ordinance 409 has been approved. Thank you. Next, we have the consent agenda, including the following items. This will be approving the previous minutes as drafted for Monday, November 24th, 2025, regular session. Schedule the next regular session for Monday, December 22nd, 2025 at 6:06 p.m. at the council chambers. And note that that is a Monday due to the Christmas holiday. It will be on a Monday. Also, they approve the renewal of alcohol licensing for Projecto X, 11 2nd Avenue Northwest, and approve owner update for liquor license for Projecto X at 11 2nd Avenue Northwest, Casey's General Store at 719 4th Street Northeast, and Quick Strip at 300 Central Avenue West. So I would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Greepy, second by Ms. Rhodey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Brings us down to our staff reports. Chief Morrison.
Yes, next week I'll be attending the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy graduation for Officer Bo Brass. We'll be glad to have him back. And then as part of snow removal and nuisance cleanup, we towed 6 disabled vehicles off the streets. We have 1 property that got cleaned up before the snowfall, wrote 4 citations last week, and we have 9 court cases pending on December 18th. They all got moved to the 18th. We're continuing out till then, so hopefully get some orders out of that. And then we're working on next year's budget, putting that together. And then all first responders in the county participated in a little parade for the kids down the south side. So that was our week. If there's any questions.
All right. Any questions for Chief Morrison? Not hearing any. Thank you, sir. Mr. Tarr.
Thank you, Mayor. As you guys know, it's been snow removal, and maybe a little more snow removal. That's kind of been the bulk of what's been going on the last couple of weeks. There's a lot of maintenance going on too. We've had a few breakdowns here or there. You might see in the claims some odds and ends. Pretty normal when you have that much snow. Had court today where there was a sentencing hearing for one of the people involved in the stolen plaques and possession of stolen property, and it's kind of a big old case. But anyway, I got to read a victim impact statement and let the victim know how we felt here at the city of Hampton about such activity. And then I also have one, I think I got one case coming up next Thursday maybe. I can't remember. It's coming up soon. Anyway, but other than that, it's just been mostly winter stuff. So any questions or concerns?
Any questions for Mr. Tatar? Hearing none. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Dunt.
Thank you, Mayor. Had a meeting with Representative Shannon Latham. Got to voice some concerns prior to the upcoming legislative session on property tax reform and potential impacts on small rural Iowa communities like Hampton. Had a good discussion. We have had many calls the past few days from citizens who have not received their water bills that were mailed out. We mailed them out on December 1st. We mailed them as normal, but something happened in the postal process. We don't know, but many of them did not get delivered. However, today we got a number of phone calls from citizens that got them. So just something happened. Hopefully everybody will end up getting them, but if any citizen has any concern or question about their account, they're certainly welcome to call City Hall or stop in. Any questions? Thank you.
Hearing any. Thank you, sir. Move to the council reports. Let's start with Ms. Rhodey.
The only thing I had tonight was, just wanted to say thank you to all the city employees who, for the past 2 weeks, have worked long hours cleaning the snow off of our roads and sidewalks. Thank you for showing up day after day, even when it is completely awful outside. I know it's often a thankless job, also cold and very tiresome. And the time you spend on weekends and holidays away from your family clearing snow has helped to keep our community safe, whether people acknowledge that or not. Even when the community doesn't always show it, your work does matter. Please know that there are many of us who appreciate you and the work that you do.
All right. Thank you. Next we'll go with Ms. Creepy.
Well, I'd like to say ditto.
Yes.
I have a Ring camera that points at my door, so I can see and hear it rings when people go by. And 2:30 in the morning, my phone's ringing because the city employees are out there plowing snow. But you guys are out there. You're out there awfully early and go at it all day long. Thank you. I'd like to thank REC for Light Up the Night, even though we had difficulty. Couldn't have the parade, but they are still going to photograph the floats and put them online, I think, for people to vote on. And the craft stations, a little less than what we had years past. Seems like downtown was just empty, but I was surprised that I actually did have 100 kids go through and paint ornaments that day, last Saturday. Friday on Court was a success. Again, fewer tickets were sold, but it seems like there were more people out and everybody was excited to have a good time. And we went through a heck of a lot of food. Quarterly coffee was December 5th. I do want to stress to the community that the community is invited to come to these quarterly coffees. You can hear from all the different businesses and organizations, know what's going on, what's happening for the next 3 months. And then promotions, I'll talk about that again. We met again. We'll be meeting every week leading up to our appreciation dinner. I want to urge people to please send in their nominations for Leadership Award, Community Pride, Bev, Leadership, Community Pride, Membership Award, and Organization Award. So we give 4 awards out, and we need the nominations. So think about it. Send me a note on Facebook or contact Center One. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Mr. Palmer?
All right, had the privilege to attend the library open house today. A very nice spread that they have up there. They got the library all decorated for the season. It's always nice to see that. They do a good job there, and they really take pride in how the building looks. I know they're working to get a new front door, and there's some problems with that, but anyway, they really do take pride in that. Like a toddler who's going to throw his toys all around because I don't have to go to another workshop. I think it's past time we discuss a burn ban. I think that it's senseless that we allow people to burn leaves. I read on Facebook, they don't want to come, they don't want to complain here, they don't want to call the police department, but I still see it. I get personal messages. Last year it was pretty windy, and I think they had a burn ban countywide. But this year the leaves were wet, but I'd just soon see the leaves not burned at all, not even in November, and just call it a day. Mow the leaves in the lawn, take them out of the compost site, whatever you want to do with them, but I just think it's past time that in this day and age we're still burning leaves. I think it's just silly. So with everybody who seems to have breathing problems or whatnot these days, I hate it when my house gets filled with smoke because the neighbor decides to burn. And yes, I can call the police department, report a nuisance, and that just doesn't put me in good light with my neighbors. So I think that's something that can be taken a look at and maybe done something with by next November and just ban it all together. So that's my 2 cents worth, and good luck dealing with that.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. Holmstrom?
Well, I'd just like to echo Kristen and Jerry's sentiments about the street department and the good job they're doing at keeping our streets clean. And I just want to say on the drive down tonight that I know everybody thinks that their town looks extra special during the holidays, but with our new lights and our lights at the city park, Hampton really paints a beautiful picture for our city right now. So that's all.
All right, thank you. Mr. Davies?
Yeah, I would echo the same comments, thanks to the street department, and I did attend also the library open house. Appreciate everything they do. The food was excellent. And then a couple other things, the nativity scene, the Knights, I want to thank the Catholic Church Knights of Columbus for getting the nativity scene up in the band shell, and that looks really nice. And then to finally invite everyone to the performance of the children's play this weekend at the Windsor Theater. Nathan Prowley wrote the play. It's called the Tradition Collision, and he's also directing that. So it's Friday, Saturday night at 7 and Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're looking for something to do, come to the Windsor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. The mayor report, I just have a couple of items. The MLA, the Municipal Leadership Academy through the Iowa League of Cities is starting up, I think, next week or the next week. I think we've got 5 people signed up for that. It's a great course, and it gives us a lot of information. So I think for everybody that signed up for that, I think that goes a long ways. And also the park, I echo that to everybody. I was a little disappointed on Saturday because there was no parade, but there was, you got to second guess the weather. You just never know what's going to happen. So, we'll make it work. I'm glad to see that they're judging the floats, and maybe we can put something together, I don't know, April, May, June, or something like that, and get it back. The only other thing I had, I don't know if anybody watches the KWW Channel 7 news. They had a story on there yesterday about in Dubuque. They had a jet fuel spill, 400 gallons of jet fuel that they had to clean up. And all I want to say is thank you to Andy for monitoring that, for Ron to help get everybody on the right page, and And thank you for you guys saying, yeah, let's get this done before something happens. So that's, we're ahead of the game, and that's where we want to be. That's all I got. I would entertain a motion to adjourn as regular session.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Rhodey,
Second.
second by Mr. Davies. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you.